Hi, my name is Yer Kue. In 2018, I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, breast cancer, and in 2020, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. So I had a double mastectomy followed with 5 months of chemotherapy and 36 rounds of radiation. I also had a bone marrow transplant, which my younger brother was my donor. And just last year, I just completed my deep flap reconstruction. Today, I show no evidence of the disease. I am in remission from both cancer, but every day is another step to me celebrating my journey. I would like to thank the Women and Infants Breast Health Clinic, my medical oncologist, Dr. Saikov, my surgical oncologist, Dr. Sucky, my chemo nurse, Nancy, and the team at the clinic. I would also like to thank Rhode Island Hospital Cancer Institution, my hematologist oncologist, Dr. Reagan, Dana-Farber Cancer Institution, my oncologist team, Dr. Guptu, and Dr. Laskin. I would like to thank my family and friends for always supporting me and checking up on me going through my cancer journey. I would also like to especially thank my boyfriend who's been with me during the 2-year back-to-back cancer diagnosis that I had within the 2 years. And my daughter, who is my rock star. I fight every day because of her, and I'm still here. I'm strong, so. The She Rose class was a wonderful experience for me. I met so many beautiful women going through what I went through. Each and every one of us has a different journey, but we were there for one each other. My favorite event was SCART. I went in very scared, trying to paint my scars, but I left very happy and very proud of what my scars went through. During Storycraft, I learned each week what my sisters and I been through. So it's a wonderful experience, me talking to my sisters, knowing that I went through the same thing that they went through, that I'm not alone. And yeah. The Gloria Gemma Breast Foundation is my family. I've been through so much with the 2 cancer that they were with me every step of the way. They were wonderful to me and my family. I appreciate their love and support, and I just want to say thank you to them for everything they had done to me. Because of them, I have a bigger family in my life with all my sisters. So my advice is you should participate in the She Rose program. I was very scared going in, but I have over 20 sisters that I couldn't be proud and happy for. Again, I was very nervous, but I was very open because my experience is not like I have with any of my family that didn't have cancer. So all my sisters that went through what I went through, it opened me up to be a different person. So, my name is Yer Kue, and this is my story.
Hi, everybody. I'm sitting here with Yer Kue. I'm going to say it that way because it's Yer Kue, spelled K-U-E, but people say you're cool, you're strong, you're amazing.
Thank you.
You really are. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you and meet you.
Yes.
How did you come upon the Gloria Gemma Foundation and this program, the She Rose program?
I met Gloria Gemma back in 2018. I was diagnosed with my breast cancer. They have been with me every step of the way, whether it was, bringing food to my house, getting together with other girls, females that goes through the same thing that I went through. It was just a great bond with all the sisterhoods.
Yeah. So when you signed up, was there any hesitancy, or were you glad to be part of the program?
I mean, of course, it's always hesitant to sign up for and commit for a program and stuff, but I don't regret it. I'm very happy where I'm at right now with the program helping me out and what I've been through. Just because, I was diagnosed with a secondary cancer. But, this foundation is a beautiful foundation for anybody going through what we all went through with the cancer.
What was your secondary cancer?
So I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. So again, a secondary cancer from the breast cancer.
Does that considered metastasized when that does that?
No. Well, what it is they said that it was treatment related through the chemotherapy from the breast cancer that I got. And yeah, so it happened so fast. They don't know how it happened so fast. I mean, you go there and you sign all the consent forms and everything to make, they're going to say, this may happen, this may happen. I did hear a secondary cancer when I signed it, but you don't know what you go through. So much stuff runs through your mind and your head that is spinning while you're there signing the consent form. But for me to develop a secondary cancer, it was crazy. I was just in another state of mind that, again, I have to fight for my life again.
It's gotta be frustrating to hear that. I mean, you think, like, I have several friends within the program who were diagnosed with breast cancer, and then they got radiation, and now they're dealing with really bad heart problems. Or, one had neck and throat cancer. And so because of all the radiation, now she's dealing with some heart problems specifically related to having radiation. So that is frustrating. And with leukemia, do you have any weird side effects or anything that you're dealing with?
No, the only thing that I'm happy is because I had a bone marrow transplant done. My younger brother was my donor. My symptoms, I used to have a lot of allergies and, from through the pollen and everything. But because I had my bone marrow transplant, it completely wiped up my whole immune system. So it's like a rebirth of a new person.
Yeah.
So my immune system is great now, and I'm happy where I'm at. And
that's amazing.
It's just, I went through so much, because I was during the pandemic that was treated. And,
well, that's good. You got to stay home anyways, right? Because I heard you have to be in isolation when you have that.
I was isolated at, the hospital during the pandemic. I couldn't have any family come visit me. It would just be through FaceTime or out the window saying hi to me. And it was hard. It was very hard emotionally. And, it put my state of mind like, why am I here? I asked God, like, why am I here? But
constantly stay strong, right? You have to really dig down for strength. Where do you find that strength?
I find that strength in my daughter. Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
Her name's Cassandra.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter, she's my reason. And I think that because I was diagnosed with 2 cancer, like within 6 months, it made her become a stronger person. So she had to kind of almost have to fight for herself to fight for mom.
How old is she?
She's 21 right now.
Oh, okay. Yep. Wow. And so she has fought alongside with you.
Of course.
Wow. Yeah. That is
beautiful. Battle. She was there. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, you wrote a story called The Beauty and the Beast. Why did you call it that?
I call it The Beauty and the Beast because growing up, Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorite Disney movie. And I always felt like I was the beauty, that I would find a beast out there. And right now, I'm actually with my boyfriend for almost 9 years.
Yeah.
And to me, he's like my beast.
Okay.
But he was with me throughout my cancer journey, too. He could have walked out and left on me, but he didn't. He was always there by my side, too.
You know how many men do that? You hear, when we meet all of you for the first time and you all sit around and, like at the candle pass, there's many times where you'll hear women talk about their significant other and how strong they were and they went to all the appointments. Then you have the others who share the stories of the ones who left. And so I want to say kudos to him for standing by your side too.
Yeah.
So important.
It is very important. And that's why this title, The Beauty and the Beast, was so fitted for my story crafting. And like I said, this is not his this is not his first rodeo with cancer. He had a previous girlfriend before, but diagnosed with leukemia, and she passed away.
Oh, man.
So this is like, almost his third battle because of my 2 cancer back in a row. So he's very strong for that, and I admire him.
One of these times we'll have to get him in for SCART.
Yeah.
So he can paint his experience.
Of course.
Well, that's so important. The caregiver role is so vital.
It is. Yeah.
Well, thank you for being part of She Rose, and I have really, really enjoyed getting to know you. You're a doll, and I really can't wait to hear your story called The Beauty and the Beast. So without further ado, here is Yer reading her story.
The Beauty and the Beast. I am Beauty. Beauty had a life that had many experiences, changes, and growth. I had to be strong a lot in my journey. Life can be beautiful or a boxing ring at times. The round I have encountered had taught me so many things. When I'm in a battle where I am down, I put on my boxing gloves because it gives me strength, endurance, self-discipline, and personal growth. I'm a fierce beauty when I put on my boxing gloves and become the beast when I'm in my element as I land a jab at the punching bag. The punching bag is my cancer. I take my life one day at a time. I know nothing is impossible because the word itself says impossible. Growing up in a large family at 12 is a blessing. Every month was a birthday celebration, and the holidays were the best time of my life. One of my favorite movies growing up was Beauty and the Beast. I had beauty and kindness in me like Belle, but I would become a beast when I needed to protect myself and my family. My family grew up very poor. We had to learn to be okay with being different from other kids. It was tough to be different, but I learned to become stronger for myself. Being beauty was the greatest role. I became a mom in 2002 to my beautiful baby girl, Cassandra. She changed my life. My dad passed away on my 27th birthday. Grieving took a toll on my life. How do I celebrate my birthday every year with the anniversary of his death? I became an ugly beast and overconsumed food as a coping mechanism. One morning, I woke up and realized that I had to make a change in my life. I became stronger and took control of my life. I knew I had to do something to overcome this dark path I was heading. I started going to the gym and took boxing classes. I became stronger mentally and physically. The beauty and beast inside me showed up and told me I was strong. Who knew a pair of boxing glove would make me so powerful? I met my Prince Rick in 2015. Our relationship grew stronger, and our love for each other was a fairy tale. My biggest fight came in 2018. I felt like I was punched so hard that the beauty was fading. Each blow that was thrown my way was so hard to dodge. I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, a form of breast cancer. I remember it was raining the whole day. My heart was in pain, and the first thought in my mind was, how long do I have to live? Well, I see my daughter graduate high school. I wanted the bell of this round to ring so I can move forward and overcome the fear and anxiety that was building my soul. For the next few months, I felt like I was in between a life and death situation. During my many doctor's visits, it always felt like I walked through a doorway and had forgotten why I was there. I knew nothing of cancer, no family history of cancer, and now I feel like I was nothing because of cancer. I fought a big battle for over 11 months and overcame it. I saw the beauty in myself again. Then 6 months after being in remission, the unpredictable happened. The never-ending battle I have encountered with the sea demon is back in my life. Another type of cancer, leukemia. Why and how is this possible? I did everything I was supposed to do. I trusted the process and felt like I was a failed experiment. How can I go on and fight through another battle? I could not accept the fact that I had to fight for my life again. I had to put back on my worn-out boxing gloves. As I got into the boxing ring for another round to fight this demon, I can hear my dad cheering for me in the crowd. I will keep on fighting for my life. I know that my boxing glove will shield me and guard me against this horrible disease. My guiding light has always been my daughter and family. I know that my father was with me every hospital visit and treatment. I'm not giving up this fight. I'm a strong and mighty warrior. The fact that I have overcome so much adversity in life helped me become the beauty warrior I am. I learned to become patient with myself and take it one day at a time. I had cancer, but cancer never had me. I have a second chance in life. I'm embracing my new warrior life. I believe my purpose is to help others go through what I went through. You are not alone. Never give up faith because you are worth it. Never lose hope and strive to be the strong person you are. You are the beauty within your beast self. I am Yer Strong.
You know, I hadn't read your story yet, and I didn't see that coming. I didn't know what the beast was, and that's such an interesting way that you are the beauty and the beast, and I just love that. And you are strong.
Thank you.
And beautiful.
Thank you.
Was today a good experience for you getting dressed up? What is making you tear up? Tell me, understand why.
I haven't felt this beautiful in a while. And it's one of the best experiences I have. And I just want to thank you guys for everything that you guys do.
Hope it reminds you of how beautiful you are every day. And maybe you just lost sight of that because you are absolutely, I've seen it since I met you.
Yeah.
way back when.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this was a good experience for you. And I can't wait for your family to see the photos and take part in your continued amazing, beautiful journey.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Like I said, it's been a tough role for me. But in the end, I always knew that I was strong. And this is one of the process of me being strong is I have to be, I have to do it for myself, especially myself.
It's a good lesson to learn. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.